For the first time ever, we have certified pre-owned Brother Luminaire and Babylock Solaris series machines that can be shipped nationwide. Now you can have the world famous and most coveted top-of-line machines at a fraction of their original sale price. Hello, my name is George Moore, owner of Moore's Sewing Center in Southern California. With the introduction of the new Brother Avenir EV1 and the Babylock Radiance, people who have the Brother Luminaire series and Babylock Solaris series are now trading those machines in and upgrading to these, because there has to be something better to turn in something they love. And the Babylock Solaris series and the Luminaire are the #1 selling machines ever in the history of our industry. And so now we have a limited number of certified pre-owned models of the Brother Luminaire and the Babylock Solaris. And so I call those previously loved, because people love these machines. And again, like I mentioned, it only has, they wanted something better, but I will tell you, these machines are still top in the industry, and we have them at such a deal. Stay tuned for more information about that. So what's the difference between the machines? Basically, they both come out of the same factory, and the difference is in the designs. So the Brother has these beautiful designs by Disney. They have some designs, I believe there's over 200 Disney designs that are gorgeous. But the Babylock has their own unique designs, and they are so incredible in the quality that they are second to none. Well, like I said about the other top model machines, I think you should have more than one, so it's hard for me to pick a favorite. It's like kids, I love them all the same in just different ways. But the point about these machines, what I realized as I was gathering all my samples, is how much they bring as far as technology. Well, I'm so much better through the technology that's brought here. So first, let's take a look at some of the built-in designs that they both share. So here we have some stitched out. These are gorgeous designs, applique designs. I love this applique right here. One thing about the machine is that the screen it's one of the highest definition screens out there, and it really enhances your embroidery. Like, I can take a design and I can see it in all the different colors, but I can also audition it with a feature called Color Shuffle, and it really displays different color schemes for me so that I have an option without having to think of it myself. I love what they do with that. But the other thing is, these machines were the first to have a projector. And so let's take this big, beautiful design that we have right here. This is gorgeous, and that's built in both of these machines. But the thing about it, the projector now is faster than ever before, and I can project right in the hoop exact image and placement of where this is. So right here, we're going to project this image of Olaf right in the hoop here. So you can see I can use it in combination. So there's so many things you can use a projector. They were the originator of it. Continue with the designs. They have some beautiful designs that are called long stitched designs. And so these are patterns that work with a much more, well, actually they break the rules in embroidery. They go much longer than what you're supposed to make them, but they design them so they specifically do that way. And here's actually a sample of one of my stores made using the long stitch designs, and they actually had applique, this mylar. So you can see some very unique things you can do with this. Now, the machine itself has some other technology. They were the first to offer what's called the built-in camera, which they call a novi, or the target placement. And so that means that this machine can find exactly and place it via this target, the snowman sticker. But they really brought it to the next level, because the projection is the best way for positioning. What about connectivity? And this is what they did here. So I'm going to bring a sample here. Now the hoop size for these machines is 11, actually the hoop size for this is 10 5/8 by 16, but obviously that design did not fit in there, okay? And we're going to show this here. If you look how the detail of this was done where it connected 3 parts. And what it does, it uses the sticker, and I can place the sticker, and it actually takes a picture of it and aligns it, and from one section to the next, it lines up in perfect placement. And no other machine
offers this. These two machines have the same feature. No other machine has this technology, so you can go outside the hoop as well. And there's all kinds of ways they use this. They use it in quilting. We're going to talk about some quilting features as well. Before we talk about quilting, let's talk about stitches. This has over 800 different built-in stitches, and those projected guidelines that it has, it can guide lines so you can do, let's say, 1/4 inch seam allowance for piecing, or let's say I want to use a grid for echo work, or let's say a 90-degree angle for turning that perfect corner, or 60 degrees for Y seam. So those are projected guidelines to help you do these different tasks that are more difficult. But there's also all kinds of sewing features, like it has a stitch that mimics hand quilting. It's a sashiko stitch, and it gives you the illusion of having hand quilting. But it also has automatic mitered corners, and in such a way where you actually can put a target sticker, and that target sticker will tell you exactly when it is going to start doing the tapering. And so no other machine does it. Every other machine has tapering. No other machine does it this way. So you have perfect mitered corners with all kinds of stitches. Now, this also has amazing fabric control. It has an automatic fabric sensor, and this is on both these machines. Again, these share all the same features. It actually will sense the thickness of the fabric, so working with heavy denims, I can go climb up over that seam, but also in the same token, sheer fabric. It handles the fabric beautifully. Or in this case, elastic. I'm pulling on that elastic and it's pulling that through beautifully. Now, if I want even more extreme, it has a digital dual feed. This is a belt-driven feed system that gives you the ability to actually match the exact movement of the top and bottom. I can actually speed up the top and bottom. And I can work with vinyls, quilting, and in this case right here, let's say I'm working with this piece that has the fabric that may crease forward. Have you ever sewn on a quilt and it pushes it forward? This I can speed it up and pull it through beautifully. So those are some amazing sewing features, but let's talk about some of the quilting features. So both these machines has some amazing quilting technology, and I do mean technology because I enjoy quilting, but technology makes me better. So first, let's take this pattern right here. This is a wonderful Hoffman panel, and what I can do is I can scan it. It takes a photo of it in exact dimensions and color and puts it on the screen, and I can apply fill stitches automatically, and I can stitch those down in my embroidery to give me perfect embroidery that's really quilting like long arm quilting machines. I also have the ability to do edge to edge quilting on a quilt that's up to king size. And I took this piece of fabric here, a plain fabric, and I wanted to make a quilt out of it when I started using this here. And so what I did is I brought it up on the screen and I put in the measurements, the width and the length. And then I went ahead and selected the design. I may have just selected the design first, but that's okay. And then what happens, it shows me step by step where to hoop it. And then the projection allows me to position it right where I want it. It gives me real time exact where it's going to place. So I stitch the first part and it aligns the second part to the stitch. I completely repeat this, and I'm showing this here with one of the optional magnetic hoops. That's wonderful. It's a 10 by 10 magnetic hoop. And truly, you can quilt an entire king size quilt with this. It is incredible. The other thing I love about this machine is the editing and the design capability of this here. So I can actually take any of their designs and I could have a part of the design, I can have it no sew. Okay, what does that mean? Well, like this design right here, this monogram, I can actually choose it where the inside floral parts, and this has lots of monograms by the way, but I can choose the inside floral parts to not sew and then add a fill stitch. And it has 48 different built-in fills that are used for custom designs, and I created a new monogram. Those fills are used for all kinds of wonderful customization of designs, but also for background fills. And there's so many of them. Again, now there's 48 of them. But that's not all with design creation. Let's go into some further design creation. So these machines have always had design capability where you can create your own design without a computer. And they've taken that to the nth degree. So we have the scanning mat, and I can scan, for example, this penguin. I could scan that and turn it into this embroidery instantly. It's incredible how easy it is and the results you get. And I also like taking shapes, little geometric shapes or different abstract shapes. I got this, these are quilting patterns. And I scanned this image in here and went and I placed the different motifs and fills and did some echoing around this here. So really, without a computer, I can do a lot of design creation. Now, my favorite one was this design that my daughter sketched, this octopus here. And so we scanned it in after she sketched it, and she proceeded to fill in the design and even drew right on this. And look at this here. Let's do a close-up on that here. You can see how amazing this is. Again, without a computer. They also have an app that I can send images from a phone. Like I have this image of this ice cream cone. Well, I had that on the phone. I send it to the machine, and it's stitched it out just like that. I mean, there's no machine that has this much capability. But they've expanded upon that, and they've actually come out with these fills. I mentioned there's 48 fills, and there's all kinds of motifs, but they have these design collections that will add 20 motifs and 20 fills, and they've got all kinds of them. And so I put them on a USB, I can add more capability right to the machine, and that works for both of them. So the possibilities are endless on the Brother XP3 and the Baby Lock Solaris Vision. Wow, so many amazing features. They didn't have to come out with new machines to still be top in the industry. In fact, if these machines were current top model machines, no other brand can compete with these. But as I mentioned, we have certified pre-owned models, and that is of the Brother Luminaire 1, Luminaire 2, Luminaire 3, or the Baby Lock Solaris, Solaris 2, or Solaris Vision. These are machines that have been taken back in, and we go through a rigorous servicing and checkpoints on every part of the machine. We also make sure all the components, all the original parts are with them, and we make them certified so that we even put a 1-year warranty. And so we offer these machines, we have at a fraction of the original sale price. You need to call us because these are very limited, and to discover how amazing these are. We have interest-free financing, we have discounts if you don't finance, plus for a limited time, I am offering a very special bonus with the purchase. And so the bonus includes this Madeira thread chest. I love this thread chest. So this is a wood cabinet, but what's inside is a treasure. And so you have the complete collection of Madeira rayon spools, and they're all organized, and if you see the color, it has the numbers on it. So that's just one tray. Here's another tray, and I love the variegated, and this one it actually looks like tweed. And then it also has another tray. This is so many spools of thread, metallic threads. There's the variegated. You've got bobbin thread, you've got needles. This complete thread chest has a retail value that's well over $800, and we're going to include this free for a limited time if you buy a certified pre-owned Baby Lock Solaris or Brother Luminaire. That's not all. I'm going to include probably one of the most powerful software programs of pound for pound, if you call it pound for, let's say dollar for dollar. Okay, dollar for dollar, the Floriani Fusion is the most powerful software program. First of all, it has the feature called Save to Sew. Now, every embroidery design is meant to sew on fabric, right? Well, digitizers make their designs average. So it may, if you embroider, like in this case, this design on knit didn't turn out very good. But when we went to Save to Sew, we used one button, we pressed that, and it redigitized it, give you all the details, and look how it looks. This software is amazing. Plus, you can take a graphic image and turn it into designs instantly. It also has all kinds of lettering and editing capability. This right here has a value of $1,299, and I'm including that free for a limited time. But wait, there's more. So many of you have been watching for the last 5 years, Kathy Brown, who is the host of Sewing Tech Talk. Okay, so I've been working with Kathy for many years, and we have put together over 20 videos that are
lessons on the features of the Solaris and Luminaire series. Okay, these are private videos that are part of our private Facebook group. And if you're not on Facebook, we have another site that you can get these from. And these are only available if you purchase the machine from us. So she'll take you through all kinds of features and lessons. So truly, you can follow all these guides and have so much information and learn and enjoy it. I will put this out there. These videos are better than some of the lessons that we produce. And so this is all part of this package. Now, I know you're going to want to find out the price. Well, here's the thing. Because of the limited nature of these machines, we only have a few of them and they can go as we're talking. I'm only offering the specials via phone or in the store. Now, as I mentioned, we can ship these nationwide. And the other thing is, because these prices are so good, I don't want to affect the markets out there because some dealers don't have these here. And I want to be able to have a discussion and find out if you have a local dealer or not, because I always refer people to their local dealer. But again, if you are looking for the best deal on the most popular, the best rated sewing, quilting, embroidery machines, that's the Baby Lock Solaris series and the Brother Luminaire series, this is your time. So give us a call at 1-800-865-9664. Click on the link and this will go to our landing page and you can request a call. We also have other certified pre-owned machines because, again, the Baby Lock Radiance and the Brother Evanier has just changed the sewing industry. And so we've got some really good deals out there. But you need to call us soon because these are going quickly. So don't wait. Get the machine of your dreams. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 1-800-865-9664. Bye for now.